The legendary Reploid Zero woke from a long slumber. With Seal's resistance, he defeated Copy X, the ruler of Neo Arcadia. The terror of the Neo Arcadian regime ended, but the energy shortage remained a constant problem. Seal devoted herself to researching new forms of energy, and Alpizo became the newly appointed resistance leader. However, overcome by his desire for power, Alpizo awakened the Dark Elf, whose magic had once nearly destroyed the world. Alpizo, thirsting for the power of the Dark Elf, lost sight of his true duty and was finally defeated after a fierce battle. However, the Dark Elf fled, her destination unknown. The battle over the Dark Elf had only just begun. Two months later. It sure is quiet. There haven't been many Neo-Arcadian attacks lately. Things are almost too peaceful now. Miss Seal completed her research on the new energy, and if it solves the energy crisis, Neo-Arcadia won't have a reason to fight us anymore. Actually, I already informed Neo-Arcadia about this new energy, the Seal system, but I haven't received a reply yet. Don't worry, I'm sure their answer will come soon. There's no more reason to fight. We can live in peace, right? We're in the middle of a mission, so put a lid on it and walk. Sorry. The reading is getting stronger. We're close. The snow is letting up. Wow, look at that. Is that some kind of ship? Miss Seal, did that huge thing fall from outer space? Yes, but what's more, it's giving out the same energy reading as the Dark Elf, of which there is only one in the whole world. Zero was against the idea, but I just had to find out what could possibly be going on here. Neo Arcadia has the area ahead of us cordoned off. What? You guys stay here until I make sure it's safe. Okay, be careful, Zero. What's up, guys? It's Mast, and I am back for more Mega Man. And this time I am playing... No, that's right. And this time I am playing Mega Man 03. The third installment in the Mega Man Zero series, and my personal favorite. Up ahead, that's where the Dark Elf reading is coming from. She knew who I was. Why would the elf who almost destroyed the world know me? Zero, are you there? Maintain radio silence. The enemy is near. Oh, I'm sorry. Get down. Neo Arcadians! Miss Seal, look out! No! Relax, they won't come to any harm. Harpuya, I'm letting you off the hook this time, but you and those resistance fighters must leave now. You're letting us off the hook. Scram! I don't have time to mess with you now. Zero, can you hear me? Seems you're okay. Leave the rest of this up to me. I want you all to head back to the resistance base. But, Zero... I've heard that voice somewhere before. Is it calling me? And onwards we go with the opening stage. Harpuya seemed to be in a bit of a hurry. But I have a feeling whatever that was about, we'll see it. We'll see whatever it is soon. But yes, 03. This is not only my favorite installment in the Zero series, but also one of my favorite games in general. I believe it's like 6 or something. I honestly couldn't tell you. I used to have a list of like my favorite games, but I haven't kept up with that in forever. All I know is this game ranks somewhere up top, because everything about it is just it's just too good to ignore. But that was our opening stage. Now you're asking for it. I'll blast you to pieces. Ugh. Are you alive, Fafnir? What a monster. The two of us fighting together and not a scratch. Omega, the evil Reploid banished from Neo Arcadia. He's pretty tough. Zero, what the heck are you doing here? What is that thing? That's Omega. His mere existence defies reality. He's strong, but he's not as fun to fight as you are. I don't feel like fighting him, so he's all yours. See you later, Zero. Blah, that Leviathan. Can't move. We'll have to finish this some other time. Hey, Zero. I'll get you and that Omega one of these days. Don't you dare die before then, Zero. And Omega, huh? So you were the one who called me here? Whoops. Omega, our first boss, has 3 different attacks he will try to hit you with. The first is this ball attack. The second is this attack. You'll shoot hoops. You'll want to dodge them, jump over them, or dash under, depending on where they are. Urgh. You just don't give up, do you? So you're Omega. I'm afraid I can't let you leave this place, ever. Time for your destruction. Omega, that will be quite enough. From this day forward, you will fight with this person as a Neo-Arcadian. It's not polite smashing a friend like that. Lord, Weil. A Neo-Arcadian? Who is this guy? I am Weil. You may call me Dr. Weil. You must know my name, Harpuya of the Four Guardians, and you, the legendary hero, Zero. Dr. Weil? You're kidding me. It can't be. Why are you, who were banished from Neo Arcadia a century ago, with Omega? That's simple. I brought him. Master X, is that you? Harpuya, you haven't changed. And then there's... I missed you, Zero. You must be. You're a copy, aren't you? I brought back Master X, whom you defeated long ago, to protect humanity from the chaos of this world. Weil saved my life. I owe him, see? I'll take Omega back, thank you. Harpuya, you keep searching for the Dark Elf. Omega and the Dark Elf. We'll need them both for what's to come. But Master X, think how many humans died because of the Dark Elf and Omega, both built by this man. How can you justify exposing humanity to such a grave danger? Especially now with the energy crisis almost solved. What's this? Are you trying to tell Master X what to do? When did you grow so bold, Harpuya? While you... So, Zero, you guys are also searching for the Dark Elf, right? Let's make a contest out of it. I'll show you who the real hero is. Now things are getting interesting, Zero. Let's see how far you can get it with that body. With that body. Zero? This is terrible. So you're monitoring the whole thing? Hurry back to base. Operator? Commencing trans. That is our opening stage. As you can see, we have something new here. These are data disks. They house cyber elves and a lot more. What else do they hold? Well, we'll see that in a minute. Transferring to 1. Transfer complete. What should I do? Well, for now, not letting Neo Arcadia have the Dark Elf. That would be priority number 1. I'll calculate our best course of action, giving priority to search for the Dark Elf. I will report to Miss Seal as soon as the results are in. Miss Seal, please cheer up. Everything's turned out alright before, hasn't it? That's right. We believe in you, and in Mr. Zero too. Thank you, everyone. The simulation will take a while longer to finish. I think we're gonna need your help again, Zero. But you should get a little rest first. For now, I'll save our data. I'll take care of managing the data, just like always. If you need anything, let me know. One more thing, you should go see Servo. I heard he's finished his secret disk analyzer. If you find any secret disks that you can't analyze, ask Servo to look at it. The secret disk right here. Hey, Zero, we're alright. I heard the news. Despite the new energy, the world is still not at peace. I never thought peace would be easy, but still. Anyway, I just finished a new weapon for you. I also fixed your shield boomerang. Here, take it. You got the recoil rod. You got the shield boomerang. Oh, one more thing about secret discs. Secret discs contain things that you can't decode, right? Well, I can analyze them for you, so stop by anytime. You can also talk to me if you ever want to look at contents of a disc we've already analyzed. Mr. Zero, please come to the commander's room immediately. Zero, they're asking for you. This recoil rod looks easy to use. Thanks. The world is too much for Seal to bear alone. Take good care of her, Zero. Before we head back to the commander's room, let's check out Seal's lab. Got a secret disc here, and we also have... Oh, hey Zero! I've been waiting here the whole time for Seal. She came in and left again right away. This little guy is a bit worn out, so I've like it fixed. I guess Seal must be busy. This, if I remember correctly, her name is Alouette. She looks up to Seal. Sorry this took so long, Zero. Are you ready? We simulated our options based on the information at hand. I've had the results prepared in the form of missions. The first two are missions to prevent Neo Arcadia getting the Dark Elf. The other two are guerrilla activities on Neo Arcadia to protect everyone from its threat. Zero, is fighting our only option? I mean, we've developed this new energy. I thought the world would finally be at peace. Do we really have to keep fighting? Seal, you're always doing the best you can. And you're not alone. Leave the rest to us. Zero. Mr. Zero, we're ready. You can leave at any time. Select a mission? Not yet. Just went through a lot of dialogue. I'd rather save. Alright, now we can move on. These are our first 4 available missions. And our first 4 bosses. To start off, a Neo-Arcadian army is building up at the base in Aegis Volcano. We do not know what their intention is. Do some scouting? Mission assigned. All personnel prepare to transfer. Your preparations for transfer complete. Zero, be careful. Strong energy reading detected. They are building a huge missile outside the base. The base must be here to support the construction. Analyzing our route to the missile factory will take quite a while. Zero, what should we do? Alright, I'll buy us some time by attacking the base. Start your analysis. And now we are in our first mission. And as you guys can probably see, I'm charging up both my Saber and Buster to level 2 immediately. That is one of the perks of the game. If I take the time to pause, you can see none of our weapons, not even the ones we just got from Servo, have levels. It's one of the reasons I really like 03. You hop in the game, Zero himself is as strong as you want him to be. No having to level up weapons, no having to wait for weapons. It's just you and good old Zero action. Be a little careful here. You dying is a very easy thing that can happen. Ow. So be careful of finding secret. Also be careful of finding secret discs. Secret discs can be hidden legitimately anywhere and can also be dropped out of enemies, just like cyber elves in the regular game. This weapon, the recoil rod, is the newest weapon in our arsenal. It replaces the chain rod. And as you can see, you can also use it as a bit of a pogo stick, which is very helpful. But going back to what I was talking about before, 03 does have certain things to power up Zero, and we'll get to those in a minute. Well, probably like 2 minutes or so. Push that block twice with the recoil rod. Come down here, take down these phantom hunters. And we come over here, we have interesting room of sorts. Jump slashes take care of these things immediately. It makes your life easier. Be a little careful. Give it a second before you start going in for the kill, just to make sure you don't run into another one. And just like that, taken care of. I should mention though, in this game, forms do not exist. So you don't have to worry about that, they have been replaced. Well, kind of replaced, you'll see what I mean. I'll come over here for a hidden disc. For a hidden secret disc, that is a lot of secret. The recoil rod is, if I'm being completely honest, I kind of like the chain rod a bit more than the recoil rod. Well, the recoil rod is a very cool item. And I don't have a problem with using it. Obviously not, since, you know, I played this game far more than I play any other Zero game. Careful here, lava is obviously insta kill, and if you mess up those jumps even a little bit, death will follow suit. But here we go. Second boss time. I almost gave up on finding a foe worthy of fighting me. You look like you might at least be a minor challenge. I'm gonna enjoy this, Zero. Sha! Get ready for Blazing Flizzard, one of Wile's numbers. Let's heat it up, Zero. I don't know why I gave him the voice. I don't know why I changed his voice. I just did. He isn't that hard to get a handle of. Who are you to put out my flames? Lord Weil will get you though. Make no mistake, he'll cover the whole world in flames. You'll see. You can't put out the flames of our new world. My best advice for that boss, kinda just stay in the corner. Just stay in the corner. You'd be able to avoid everything he throws at you quite simply. EX skill Blazing Flizzard got Burst Shot. EX skills do make their return in this game, and their requirements for them are the exact same as in Zero 2. Beat a boss with an S or A rank and you will get an EX skill for your trouble. Transfer complete. Thank you, Zero. We failed to destroy the missile, but I believe we succeeded in delaying its construction. I will analyze the route to the missile factory as quickly as possible. Please wait a bit longer, okay? We picked up a lot of secret discs there. Let's go back to Servo and analyze a few of them. Secret discs. File A, the beast-like Muto Reploids defended the human race. File B, New Arcadia is a utopia of peace without any mavericks. And if we scroll down just a bit more, Omega. This Reploid is a signature of the Dark Elf. B Flizzard. This lizard can detach its tail and frill. secret discs, they contain information about the story and or enemy, not or. Well, and or kind of makes sense too. They contain story beats that you can read, or they also contain information about enemies. But onwards to our next mission. This was a residential area where humans once lived. We sent some people to investigate and received news that Dark Elf may have been seen for some reason. We are unable to scan this area. We would like you to go there to investigate firsthand. Alright, onwards to our next mission. Zero 03 has a very interesting flow to it that I just love. Mr. Zero, you can burn away the ivy with flame-based attacks. The recoil rod charge attack can destroy things too. Keep that in mind. What they speak is the truth, and that's also why I went to Blizzard's stage first. So I could destroy, so I could burn, so I could cause some forest fires. Not a good joke for what's going on in the world right now, but... And if we equip the recoil rod here, we can also destroy these blocks. And get ourselves another secret disc. I do not know where every secret disc is in this game. I don't know, and honestly, I don't care to know. I know where important ones are. And I'll show you guys where those are, but past that, I honestly couldn't care less about getting everything about every single enemy and every single boss. It's not important. Up here, that is a very important chip you're gonna want to grab. So make sure you come up. Make sure you have the flame chip when you're here. Use the chain rod down here. And we have another door with another secret disc. And we come all the way up here, burn away this tree trunk, get an extra life and a bit of a shortcut. The recoil rod is a very fun item, but it is, like I said, it is not my favorite of these type of weapons you get in the series. Mama! Hey, Freya, Mama's not here. That's right, Freya, Mama's not here. Hey, Freya, let's look a little farther inside. That's right, Freya, let's look a little farther inside. Those must be... Zero, I've picked up some baby elf readings on that portable scanner I gave you. They may be the same ones I was studying. Their mother. They must be looking for the Dark Elf. Hey, Zero, can you protect those babies? Alright, I'll find them. Thank you, Zero. And off we go. Burn this away, you can find a hidden ladder. Oh, all that's up here is energy crystals. Burning away the ivy does nothing for you. So don't even bother with it. And here we have our favorite, crumbling blocks. Be careful where you're stepping, because when you fall down, there are spikes there. Obviously the spikes are covered up, but it is still a very dangerous area to be in. And here we go. Mini boss time. Oh. Well, thankfully I didn't screw that up completely. This boss, it only shoots little pellets that can be blocked by your shield boomerang. If you just have the shield boomerang out, you should be a-okay to not get hit by anything. Unless you miss time when you hit it. Make sure you're completely watching on what side it comes out when it does that arc move, when it moves in an arc. Because if its turrets are to the back of you, you don't have to worry about getting hit. Like so. Hit it enough times and it'll go down just like any other. Just like any good old enemy. That blue door right there. That is a door to cyberspace. It is not a door I use very often. Mostly because I don't care for it. It is useful though. When you go into cyberspace, every single cyber elf that you have on your person will be immediately used. That can make things a bit easier for you when going through the stage if you're having trouble with the stage. I'm a little late on mentioning it, but these are Faith and Bombers, and what I just picked up, I'm sure you guys can tell, is a sub-tank. As the first of two sub-tanks that we can pick up just on the game, just in levels. Just like in Zero 2. You want a recoil rod, very specifically, off that Faith and Bomber's head, and so you can make the jump. Whew. Sorry if it feels like I'm not even really talking, I'm just more just explaining away, but there's a lot I want to get through. Who are you? You smell like Mama. Who are you? You smell like us. So these are baby elves. Lord Weil ordered me to find them. They really are just little elves. They useful? Hand over the baby elves. Oh, I know him. He pushed Mama around. I know him too. He's the guy who pushed Mama around a century ago. You faker. You faker. Shut up, you baby elves. If you don't want to get chopped up, go into that room. Wah. Those two belong to Lord Weil. You can't have them. I am Deaththreat Mantisk, one of Weil's numbers. Now, time to slice you into ribbons. Meh. Ow. Mantis boy. My best advice... You're not gonna kill me. My best... Okay, he's not doing the attack he usually does here. Yeah, that's the attack he normally does. Even if you defeat me here, my associates will cut the old chains that bind the world and build a new order. Lord Weil! My best advice is just to give yourself a bit of distance between him and you. Got the light body ship. You got the EX skill of Dancer and Mantis. You got 1000 slash. Got the auto charge head ship. Who are you, mister? I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you, mister? I've seen him somewhere before too. My name is Weil. I'm the one who made your mother, the Dark Elf. You might think of me as your grandpa. Kreia, did you hear that? He's our grandpa. I heard, Kreia. He's our grandpa. I'm looking for the Dark Elf too. I need your help. You should come with me to Neo Arcadia. I'll give you new powers and a new body. Okay, let's go, Kreia. Okay, let's go, Kreia. Wait. Darn. Seal, can you follow the readings? I'm sorry, Zero, that won't be possible with your scanner. Mr. Zero, please return to base. Commencing transfer. Transferring? Zero, thank you. The reports of the Dark Elf, they were really baby elf readings. I wonder what Neo Arcadia is planning to do with them. Okay, before I go on, we got two very important things. First of all, our body chips. They are not just limited to element chips anymore. We now have this light body chip. What this does, ignores crumbling terrain. Would have been very useful going through that's first the Mantra stage, but better late than never. And we also, that important secret disc I told you to pick up gives you the auto charge chip. What it does, it makes you auto charge your weapons. I don't particularly like it because I always have my saber and buster equipped, and I'm always charging my buster anyway. And I only like using charged saber during boss fights. So I don't really care too much to use it. But anyway, on to our third mission. We verified a reading similar to the Dark Elf on the ruins of an intercontinental oceanic highway. We have verified that Neo Arcadia is pursuing this. We believe it will take some time for them to reach the source of the readings. If possible, you should verify the signal, and if it is indeed the Dark Elf, protect it. Do you accept? But that's what I meant when I said forms are kind of replaced. Head, body, and, to give you a spoiler, foot chips. Zero, we've got a reading. Dark Elf detected. Begin pursuit. Those chips, they give you certain aspects of what forms used to do. Not all of them do. Some things are lost to time though. Who the heck are you? You must be after that Dark Elf too, am I right? You'll have to get past me first. Can you hear me, Zero? There's a switch up ahead that lowers the ocean's water level. Hit it and slow that mech down. And now we have our... Ow. That was by accident. Anyway, we have our goal for this mission. Book it. Careful, because with this being a water level, there are obviously spikes. Almost died there. If the sub passes you and gets to a switch before you do, it will in fact destroy the switch, and that will count towards a bit of a failed... That will count towards a failed mission objective. So, do not let the ship pass you. Want to jump up here so you can avoid. Use the recoil rod for extra height. Anyway, back to where I died. What you want to do is do the same thing you did when getting that when getting that secret disc from the volcano stage. You want to dash jump over it, not just jump. Zero! Dark Elf. Stop it! I'll have to take care of this guy first. This mini-boss, if he looks familiar, that he should. He looks very much like Copy X. Copy X's second form, I should say. Though he doesn't have nearly the amount of annoyance that Copy X does. This thing has its own annoyances, but they're not that bad. That arrow attack, I don't know how to dodge correctly, I'm sorry. Taking that secret disc and only also using the next bit of my sub-tank so I don't die. Anyway. Yeah. Nowhere near the best Mega Man Zero player, but I'm at least far more competent than I let on to be. For here, my suggestion is let the sub pass you. Just for a little bit. Might sound crazy, I know. Right here, you want to destroy this water level, and that is every single switch you need to worry about. I think. Yeah, that is every single switch you need to worry about. So equip your flame body chip and get ready for a fight. What a pain you are! I thought you'd be easier to scare off than that. No more games. I'm Childre Incuberta of Wiles Numbers. I'll see that smug face of yours frozen with fear. I just gave him the same voice I gave Mantis Boy, but whatever. Homeboy here is weak to fire. Obviously. Do not let him out. Do not let him leave this area. You're kidding me. Why is this happening to me? He gets very annoying when he climbs up the wall, and he also gets a lot more annoying if you don't lower the water level, so be careful there. You got the ice body chip, capture the EX seal of Childre Incubrita. You got the throne blade, splash jump foot chip, and a cyber elf. Let's continue on. Transferring 2, 1. Zero, I'm sorry. You risked your life to go after the Dark Elf. The Dark Elf was too fast, and we lost sight of it. I scanned that area again, but there's no reading it anywhere in the vicinity. I know an apology is not enough, but I am truly sorry, Zero. See, you don't have to apologize. Things happen. But anyway, somehow still cut my rank even though I died. Thank God for the opening stage. We have discovered a Neo-Arcadian weapons factory. They are fixing and refitting broken weaponry. It seems this is more efficient than making new ones. They had doubled weapon production recently. Destroy this factory to cut off Neo-Arcadia's military power. I'm starting to hope you guys see why I really like 03. There's no downtime on anything. It's just go, 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 and you don't have to really wait on anything. Ahead is the factory control unit. Data from cameras in the factory is sent to this unit. Destroy the cameras as you proceed. Whoop. Anyway, we have our mission objective here. Destroy any and all cameras that we see. The cameras being those things that thing I just destroyed on top of the wall. Not too difficult to get rid of them. One saber slash or one good charge buster shot, and it should go down without any issue. These mice, be careful about them because if you're not paying attention, they can easily put just some cheap damage onto you if you're not paying attention. Like right there. Those electrical wires, you can either cut them at their head, or you can cut them on Or you can cut them at their tails. Don't miss that camera. Thankfully the camera's range is a bit, its seeing range is a bit long, so it makes it easy for it to spot you, so you don't miss it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, you want to slash the head to completely get rid of it, but you can also slash its body to just partially get rid of it. Anyway, if you come down here, we have this weird looking thing that is actually a beehive. You wanna, my honest advice, stay a little low to the ground. Stay a little low to the ground. Okay. And I get a good spawn this time. You can also dash under to give yourself a bit more time with the bees if you oh so wish. Oh, Jesus. I could do that. Anyway, my honest advice, just stay low. You don't really need to force yourself into going. To getting close, hit it with a shard slash when it opens, and it should go down in no time. And now we have conveyor belts. Charge Buster Shot gets rid of those immediately, so you don't have to worry about anything. If we're coming up here, be careful with your jumps here. Okay. Kinda goofed that one up, but it worked out. Worked out in the end. Pull this. Shred that. Energy crystals down here. Wait for that to go down, and then just walk under it. If you did not, that lever at the ceiling that I did not hit, if you hit it, it will reverse these conveyor belts. But if you don't hit it, you don't have to worry about that. Makes going through here just a bit easier. Sure that good old rat. Sure the rat nest. Save good old Buster Shot, takes care of that. Secret desk here. And we're good to go. That was close, actually. But if you go all the way up here, I'm sure you guys recognize that door by now. It's boss time. Well, if it isn't the legendary hero, the mechanoids do all of the repairs on their own, so I was just trying to enjoy a little tea break. How dare you disrupt my peace and quiet? Where are your manners, sir hero? I, Devil Bat Schlicht, of Wile's numbers, shall educate you. Schilt. The first lesson a gentleman must learn in refinement is intruders are to expire without a fuss. You're wondering what boss I hate the most out of the first initial four? It is this one. You're not seeing why I hate him yet, but you might. Getting a bit too much damage. Well, no manners at all. Trying to defy Lord Weil. What dismal behavior. As you can see, he teleports all around the stage, and when he does teleport, he's actually completely invincible, both on the startup and during the teleport, and that just makes it very annoying to hurt him. You got Saber Smash. But those are our first 4 missions done. What's next? Zero, thank you. That recycling plant will be out of operation for some time, I think. Thank you so much. You have completed all the missions. This next mission involves deciding what to do with a missile factory that's been newly discovered. We're currently also searching for the Dark Elf while we are looking into solutions for this problem. We have to do something about that missile right now. We had to calculate the transfer coordinates for the missile factory based on old satellite photographs, so the coordinates would be too dangerous to use as direct transfer route. The land route to the missile factory is also dangerous, due to the scout patrols that are searching the area. We're scanning for the Dark Elf, but no luck yet. Understood. Let me know if anything changes. Alright. Oh yeah, I'll save our data. We'll contact you right away if anything new happens. Please get some rest until then. Master X, do you still trust that man? Weil? His banishment did not follow official channels, just because what he did resulted in a terrible calamity. Does not mean that banishing him was justified. He has returned to Neo Arcadia in a legal manner. What reason is there to drive him out? Don't worry. He learned many things from his mistakes of the past. He'll do things right this time. But, thank you, Master X. I, Dr. Weil, shall never repeat my past mistakes. Never again. Yes. Still, to gossip about me behind my back. My, how the almighty four guardians have fallen. What? Weil. Master X, the Dark Elf has appeared in Neo Arcadia. Area Z-3079 is the farthest area from here, a human residential district. We'll go. Leviathan and Fafnir are still undergoing maintenance, but if we hurry things along a bit... Harpuya, how long do you plan to act like you're in charge? Letting the Resistance get away with countless uprisings, even letting the Dark Elf escape. I'm tired of useless people like you. The four Guardians are going to be stepped down. But, Master X, Dr. Weil, I'm entrusting you with the leadership of our armies. Will you accept? Yes, sir. I will capture the Dark Elf without fail, before she falls into the hands of the Resistance and becomes a threat to this world. Preparations have begun for the launch of the missile. We do not know where the target is, but we are attempting to hack our way in and find out. A tremendous energy is emanating from the missile. It seems that Omega is on board. Omega? That Omega? On the missile? Seal, enter the coordinates you found. That's dangerous. Operator, hurry up and prepare for the transfer. Zero, I'm not sure about this. I believe in you. Okay, enter the data. Please, transfer him. Understood. Commencing transfer preparations. Zero. You made it. What a relief. Have you determined the missile's target? The target is Area Z-3079. What? That's a human residential district. Wait, that's not all. The Dark Elf is there too. So he's trying to jump right in and take the Dark Elf. Understood. Oh, game time, folks. Gotta get there as fast as we can, even though there's actually no time limit on this stage. Do not worry about that. You dash jump there. Here we go. Oh, holy dude. That was such a horrible area for that thing to get stuck at. Like... Nope, none of that. Taking that. Also, I want to equip this. Oh, I never shut off. Ow. This is the Splashfoot ship that we got from defeating Frosty Boy. It just allows you to jump on water. It's not exactly useful here. Oh, but it has its niche uses that I plan to show off. Or that I think I can show off. Whether I actually do or not, that's up to my memory if I remember at the time of the level I am thinking about. Come up here and you got another good old secret disc. I mean, you guys see the spikes there, so be careful. Things seem to be heading towards a very interesting climax, if I do say so myself. Oh god, okay. The man that caused the entire Cyber Elf War, and Omega's not little, but, and his helper, Omega, are back and actually just chilling in Neo Arcadia. Not only that, Copy X is back too. It's very interesting. It's very interesting what's going on right now. We get, and here's the missile. No! Without even a second thought, Zero hops on the missile. They launched it! Zero, don't get any closer. I have to act now while Omega is immobile. I'm sneaking in and stopping both him and the missile. Zero! Oh, mission has gone a bit awry, but the end goal remains the same. When entering the missile, because that's what we have to do now. Keep your wits about you here, because it is very possible that you get left behind. My honest opinion, ignore anything and everything that is just not the way to get out of here. Nothing is worth it. There's life if you need it there, but I do not. And we have our boss fight for this stage. Baby elves. He came, the bad Reploid. He came, the nasty Reploid. Omega will go rescue Mama. Don't get in his way. Leave. We'll protect him from you. Don't get in his way. Leave. And surprisingly enough, we're fighting the baby elves. Each baby elf is a hitbox all on its own. So what you can do is charge up one weapon, hit one baby elf with that one, charge up the other weapon, and hit the other baby elf. Let's not die here. You can rack up damage really fast on the baby elves, okay? Wow, you horrible thing! Ow, that hurt. We may have lost, but the missile will land soon. Our mission is a success. We may have lost, but we'll see our mama soon. Our mission is a success. Took a lot more damage there than I needed to, but those baby elves are very annoying to fight. But hey, got it done. Yay! Mama! Mama! Yay! Mama! Mama! That doesn't look good. Hey, can you beat up that bad Reploid for us? Yeah, can you beat up that fake Reploid for us? We, the Reploids of Neo Arcadia, we are the defenders of humanity, the only justice here. Is this wasteland what you people call justice? While... I am... Harpuya. Perfect. Get him! Get him! Zero, don't move. I'll transfer you to the base now. Just in the nick of time. Zero, I'm so happy that you're safe. Please, never do anything as crazy as that again. I'll think about it. By the way, how's Harpuya? Servo took him to the maintenance room. He wasn't hurt very badly, but he'll have to rest and recuperate for a while. Things really have gotten horrible. The operators will collect as much info as possible. Analyzing all the information will take a while. Try and get some rest until then. I'm alright. Then, at least, I'll save our data. Still don't understand how Neo Arcadia could fire a missile into an area where humans live, even to obtain the Dark Elf. Someone's broken into our transmission circuit. It's Neo Arcadia. Put them through. Can you hear me, members of the Resistance? And Dr. Seal? Copy X? We have custody of the Dark Elf. Let us put a stop to this foolish conflict. We ask that you surrender to us. Surrender? Hand over the new energy you invented, the Seal system. If you do this, I guarantee the safety of you mavericks. He's gotta be... As a result of our analysis of the Seal system, information you so kindly sent us, we have determined that by combining it with the Dark Elf, it may be possible to generate enormous amounts of energy. This would solve the energy crisis in one fell swoop. There would be no longer a reason for us to fight. Seal, a single answer from you will bring peace to the world. I can't trust you. What's that? You were prepared to sacrifice humans to obtain the Dark Elf. I can't trust you after seeing that. You cannot have the Seal system. It was built so that humans and Reploids could live in peace. Is that your answer? Fine. You have a monopoly on energy resources, and Zero, a Reploid with terrifying fighting skills. You are nothing more than filthy extremists. Seal, I was holding back until now because you were there, a human. Now you can face the consequences along with your maverick friends. The transmission was cut off. The Neo Arcane military has begun advancing on our base from multiple areas. They've launched a total offensive. Zero, you believed in yourself and fought accordingly. What comes next is my job. Tell me which areas they're in. I will intercept. Zero. Nope. That was a long cutscene. You just put me through. These faces should look familiar to you. First, let's go to the forest. We have detected Neo-Arcadian units moving through the forest of Anarte. These forces must be intercepted as soon as possible. Can you intercept? Yes, we will. Mission assigned, all personnel prepare to transfer. Preparations for transfer complete. And this area should look familiar to you too. We are back. We are back in the forest. Why? I couldn't tell you. Actually, do I have it yet? I have this and this. I have not been showing you guys any of the secret skills, and honestly that's because I don't use them that way. Like I said in 0-2, I don't use them all that often. Like, it's cool having them, sure, but I can get by with just my regular saber combo and buster shot. I don't need all that extra stuff. I grew up on Mega Man 0. But honestly, things are going in a pretty terrible direction right now. Neo-Arcadia not only has Omega and Dr. Wild, but now KBX has launched a full offensive on the Resistance. The enemy will never fully die. Just get away from him as soon as you can. Things are really bad. And I didn't talk about it much, but we did get a decent bit of information. It was Weil himself that brought. No, actually, I did talk about this. What am I talking about? But it was Weil that brought the world to its knees during the Cyber Elf War. The fact that this man is back cannot mean anything good. But hopefully, even though we are on a bit of a losing, well, not even on a losing streak, but you're on a bit of the back foot now. Hopefully, we can make up some ground. But first, gotta protect our Resistance friends. Right here, stand on this button. Which I block first, obviously. Dash recoil rod, jump up here, just hit that enemy, and there is your second and last pickup sub-tank. Obviously, there are more sub-tanks of it. Ow. Obviously, there are more sub-tanks available in the form of Cyber Elves, but I don't use those. But here we are, to our next boss, and hopefully, and this boss should seem familiar. My body has returned from decay. For Lord Weil, who gave me life, I have returned. Now I shall take your pitiful soul. Let's see you fight like a hero. Nice. Alright. Got it. An impressive fight. However, evil must fail in the end. History will judge who the true winner was. May you perish, O ancient god of destruction. New skill? Split Heavens. Auto recover headship? Not bad, not bad. Transfer complete. Thank you, Zero. Now that they are without a leader, the Neo Arcadians in that area have retreated. Thank you so much. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's go see Anubis. We have detected Neo-Arcadian units moving through the southern desert. These forces must be intercepted as soon as possible. Here we go. I mean, might as well. The auto recover headship sounds like exactly what it is. When you stand still for an extended period of time, you will actually regain health. Obviously, it requires you to stand still, so it's not incredibly useful if you're going for trying to keep your A or S rank for the mission, but if you I don't know why it just didn't register in my head until the last minute. If you have the lightweight body ship, which if you don't and you're in this mission, stop hacking, you don't have to actually worry about the quicksand, and that makes this stage a lot simpler to go through. And if we come over here, we actually have something new. A mini boss. Fun, fun, fun. We also have these little annoyances that fall out of the sky on top of you if you're not careful. Taking a lot of damage here. Thankfully, the game does give you a bit of breathing room. Not a lot, though. Can you die? I do not remember this thing having this much HP. Ow. There we go. Jesus. Anyway. Onwards we go. After that mini boss, the little annoyances will now fly out from the top of the screen and try to ruin your life. Oh. Grab a recoil rod here, use it to poke off the ground, and you can get another slightly hidden secret disc. You actually do not need to destroy these things. Ow. And honestly, you probably really shouldn't, in my honest opinion. With the recoil rod hither, use the pogo again, and you can actually get 2 secret discs. I hate you. And down you go. Also, got a secret tip. Can you guys knock it off? Anyway, after all of that, look who it is. I have been summoned by Lord Weil back from the Netherworld to continue my reign of terror. Ancient One, it is now your turn to lie beneath the soil. Back to the earth with you. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, you dead man walking. He does have a slightly different attack pattern. Instead of doing just sand walls. Instead of just doing sand walls, he now will try to entomb you in his own coffin. The setup for dodging that move is exactly the same, but the timing's a bit stricter. As soon as you see any bit of sand pile up, move. That's unfortunate. Didn't even know that could happen. Anubis isn't that much more difficult to take on. Never really was in the first place. You of the ancient soul, you have no place in the new world Lord Weil is creating. I will enjoy viewing your torment from my grave below. Whatever you say, Anubis. But do me a favor, don't come back again. Alrighty, now that I'm through with half of the game, yes, only half, you'll see the other half in a minute. Transfer complete. Thank you, Zero. Now that they are without a leader, the Neoarchaeans in that area are treated. Thank you so much. Let me show you how cyber elves work in this game. Cyber elves are actually very useful in this game. There are two cyber elves. There are two versions of cyber elves. A fusion elf, which works the same way cyber elves did before, and satellite elves. Sorry, I was trying to find a cyber elf that I wanted to level up. Satellite elves, you can attach them to your person. Kind of. They will hover around you, like a satellite, and they'll just follow you around. And the best part is, they will not count a negative status towards your person, to your score, which is very useful. I'm sorry, Zero. Did not mean to talk to her. No, I probably should have read that. That's really important. Seal is... Honestly, Zero is the main character and the namesake of this series, but Seal is the most important character in this series. We have dedicated Neoarchaean units moving through the northern tundra. The enemy is conducting a frontal base. While there seems to be a reasonable amount of time left to act, can you intercept? Of course I can. This is quite the trip down memory lane. Blizzaric, Candy Machine, and Anubis. Can't say I ever thought I'd see them again. Though, to be fair, I didn't exactly think we'd see Copy X again either. Honestly. Copy X being revived as soon as the original X gets destroyed. Well, reasonably after. 2 months after. It's quite the cruel joke when you look at it. The two satellite elves I have attached to my person. One increases my HP. Very helpful. And the other scatters life energy on the ground. Makes it very easy to refill sub-tanks or just refill missing health that I had because I make so many different types of mistakes. Alrighty. Onward we go. Of course you drop her right there. If you go to the left over there, you will find a secret disc. Actually, you know what, I'm just gonna show you guys. Though it is a bit annoying to get to. Because we are back in frozen level territory. Anyway, there are two secret discs for you, if you oh so care. Very annoying. See you later. Got hit by a Phaethon. Regular Phaethon. There's Washed, and then there's me. But let's continue on. Not quite a boss. Not quite the boss area yet, but something new. Go up here. Watch out for these icicles, as you probably saw already. They do not have a problem falling on your head if you're not careful. Well, get rid of that situation immediately. Let these guys pass, drop down, charge shot, takes them both out, easy peasy, not a problem. Ignore you. I forgot that thing jumps for some reason. And a lot of secret discs. I'm not exactly mad at. There's another one. This is usually my go-to elf combo for 03. It's like, why not? Anyway, you guys see that? It's boss time. Let's go meet an old foe once again. I am impressed you made it to this base still. I cannot dishonor Lord Weil, the man who brought me back. I'll just have to freeze you now. You can obviously tell something's wrong. You can obviously tell something's wrong with Neo Arcadia by the fact that everybody isn't. That the only ones actually loyal to Copy X, are the Four Guardians. And honest, even then, we haven't even seen the Four Guardians. We've seen a lot of Harpuya, obviously. But we haven't seen much of Leviathan and Fafnir. Ugh. Forgive me, Lord Weil. The Four Guardians have been left to the wayside, and Copy X is just completely in bed with Weil. Not exactly. Everything seems a bit odd. But that was the last mission down memory lane, but we still have one more person. We have one more ghost to put to rest. Thank you, Zero. Now that they are without a leader... I don't have to read that again. Displaying the available missions. Area X-2, Boss Copy X Mars 2. We have analyzed the enemy's movements. As a result, we have succeeded in determining the location of the Neo-Arcadian HQ. Seems that Copy X and Weil are commanding the entire army from this base. If you strike here, you may be able to stop Neo-Arcadia. Are you ready? Of course I am. Mission assigned, all personnel, prepare to transfer. X is long gone. X is long gone, and I am not too fond of having this faker keep his name. Oh boy. Alright, Neo Arcadia stage. So you already know what this stage is going to be completely filled with. With that, it's starting already. Spikes galore in this stage. I'd be a little careful going through here. It's very easy to miss-space a jump, miss-time a jump, just end up dead like that. Holy. Thankfully Thankfully I didn't thankfully I didn't completely mistime that one, otherwise, ugh. These are laser gates. If they spot you, they will summon enemies towards you. And maybe you'll see them. I usually don't do this well. I've had a few hiccups. I don't need any of that. Like that. Here we go. When you get spotted, those things will spawn. Try your best not to get spotted. They're a very annoying bunch to avoid. Anyway, come up here. And we reach the part of the stage I hate the most. This is not a fun stage. It's Neo Arcadia, so I'm sure you guys could tell that. I'm sure you guys knew that without me even really having to say anything about it. That was incredibly dangerous. Okay, this stage is very precarious. One wrong step, and it is just death. No ifs, ands, or buts. You do not get a second try. Well, you do get a second try. It's not like it gives you an instant game over. But it surely ain't. Oh boy. Want to try damage tanking? Okay, okay, hold on. I'm sure you guys heard that. That was the auto recover headship. Just covered a little bit of HP for me, which I'm thankful for. Unfortunately, though, we are not done yet. We have one more thing to take care of. Charge Saber Slash gets rid of that. I will happily take that damage instead of dying. Ugh, this stage is very annoying. But after you climb that, go over there if you want to try to get a Cyber Elf or a Secret Disc that I think houses Cyber's a Cyber Elf. I could not care less. Let's just go and see this faker again. So you've come, Zero. Do you know what you are doing? You are helping extremists. Why would a legendary hero help an evil army? So you're saying that we're an evil army? And you people are fighting for justice? Exactly right. Almost all humans support our cause. All humans dream of defeating the extremists. What value is there in the justice that complicit humans seek? Who cares about value? Neo Arcadia is doing what's right. It's enough proof that what we are doing is just. Alrighty. Round 2 with Copy X. He's out. He follows the exact same path he did in 0-1. Almost to a nauseating degree, if I'm being completely honest. Taking way too much damage from this idiot. But we're done here. No. Why? I am a hero. I fight for justice. Weil, Dr. Weil, use Omega. Crush him in your hand. He is no longer here. Who are you? X. X? You are my original form? Weil has moved to another base with Omega. Weil was using you for his own purpose. Gee. Everyone treats me like a fool. I won't stand for it. Let me show you my true power. Oh no. Weil has placed a trap on your body. I can't move. Well, so long, Copy X. Quick foot chip. And got the EX skill, Reflect Laser. Weil knew from the start how things would turn out, so he must have rigged a trap on him to fulfill his true ambition. Hear me, citizens of the great land of Neo Arcadia. I must inform you of sorrowful news. Dr. Weil. Just now, our hero, Master X, was taken by bloodthirsty extremists, and he has sadly passed away. So in accordance with Ordinance Number 8, I, Dr. Weil, will become your new leader. It is time to put a stop to these extremists. Thank you all. I have just confirmed your approval. I will have to ask you all to do a number of things. Neo Arcadia cannot know true peace until the extremists are eradicated. Let's all fight together until they are wiped out. It's all going according to his plans. Dr. Weil, will you try to repeat the tragedy of the L4s that ended a century ago? I'll look for Weil. I need you to help. Okay, I'll look for him too. I want to say something about Omega. What is it? Well, never mind. I'll bring it up again when the time comes. The heart is what counts, not the body. The heart? So this is what it has come to. Dr. Weil as the ruler of Neo Arcadia. Those humans haven't been told a thing. No, that's not it. They haven't tried to learn a thing. Lives with plenty of food and comfort. People will stop bothering to think with their heads. There may still be some people who want to do something. You could somehow let those kinds of people know what Dr. Weil is really thinking. We might be able to change Neo Arcadia. Who is this Dr. Weil anyway? What has he been doing since he reappeared? If you can gather some information, we might be able to analyze it to determine where he's presently and what he's been doing until now. Okay, where I need to go, just tell me. Yes, but first, I'll save our data. That is right, folks, we're not done yet. 4 more stages! Containers have fallen out of a spaceship which fell onto snowy plains. It's possible that they contain data about Omega or Weil. We sent a scouting party, but the Neo-Arcadian forces are too strong and they cannot pass. We'd like you to reinforce them and retrieve the data. You accept? Of course. All personnel prepare to transfer. Don't do anything dangerous, Zero. Ah, Mr. Zero. The enemy is waiting in ambush up ahead. There's no way we can break through. Mr. Zero, if you can make an opening, we'll follow you. On it. And here we are. Yes, 03 is a very, very long game. Well, it's not a very long game. Let's not get crazy here. But it is definitely longer than 0, 1, and 2. Not that that's really a bad thing. I mean, there's a reason for it, but it's still just funny to just say out loud. If you come down here, slash this, you can get data chip number 003. A very important data chip. Well, for me specifically, but hopefully for you guys too. You actual... Okay, we're just gonna go down here now. Taking way too much damage here. You don't really... If you can... Obviously, I screwed it up, but... If you can grab a hold of one of those hoverboards and use them, it'll make going through this area 10 times as easy. You also really do not want to get hit by those big bodies. Those guys will do a lot of damage. This worm sub boss is infinitely easier than the last one, because if you have the flame body chip, which again you should have, and you keep hitting it with flame attacks, it will never attack you. Obviously, it still has far too much HP for my liking, but hey, at least I don't have to worry about taking any more damage. Alrighty. But we're not done with this area yet. Obviously, we didn't kill the boss, we just beat a sub-boss. Eee, careful there. Secret disc up there, if you also want it. If you want it, you don't have to really worry about going up to the top platform, just recoil right up without really much of an issue. This is a bottomless pit area, so be careful. But after you make your way all the way through there, we have our good old boss. Is that it? Ha! That container was on Omega's ship, so you see, it's ours. Has the legendary hero stooped to thievery? How deplorable. As king of the snowy plains, I do hereby judge your crime. I, Glacier Lee Katank of Wiles Numbers, have reached a verdict. The punishment for thievery is death. I just be giving characters voices without really thinking about it. Like none of my voices really sound like the voices that the game decided to give them. Oh my. Not stopping at thievery, you also defy Lord Weil? Lord Weil's new order will issue judgment upon you. You're not the first of the Wiles Numbers to say that, and you're probably not the last either. Oh, I don't expect anything. Quick charge headship. Oh baby, how I've missed you. You've discovered data inside the container. Mr. Zero, we've recovered all the data. I will continue searching for more data. Mission completed. Commencing transfer. Not too bad of a stage. Not too bad at all. Zero, thank you. I'm analyzing all of the data you recovered for us. May be able to figure out what Wild is attempting to do by analyzing past data. I'll do my best. That's all you really can do, Seal. But I know her best will be more than good enough. Onwards to our next mission. Near Arcadia has completed a giant elevator. We do not know its purpose. They are bringing something up from deep underground. Oh boy, this stage. Well, this stage isn't really a problem for me. I just jinxed myself, didn't I? God damn it. Don't do anything dangerous, Zero. Oh, let's get... Oh man, this game just is so good, dude. The story, the story, the gameplay, the weapons, everything just goes so... Anyway, quick charge headship. You can now charge your weapons in half the time. It's very useful. It's my favorite headship, and one I'm going to be using the most. Well, the only one technically going to be using. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't. Oh man, but yeah, this game is so good. And I also, the storytelling isn't just in, you know, the story that the game is telling us, but it's also in the way that Zero operates. But what I play, because in game design standards, they probably just didn't want to have to deal with levels anymore, or have the player deal with levels anymore. But it can also be interpreted as the fact that Zero doesn't need to level up anymore. Even in Zero 2, the amount of levels between the weapons was greatly reduced. And that can be seen as him getting his, I guess, getting his groove back for fighting. He doesn't have to level up anymore. He's just ready to go. Whatever mission the Resistance needs him to finish, he can do it. And that's only because he's Zero the Legendary Reploid, as everybody keeps calling him. If you pull out the recoil rod here, you can destroy this wall. That secret disc will give you a cyber elf with another sub-tank. Speaking of which, I actually want to check. I'll check it later. Here we are, giant elevator. My honest advice: have the recoil rod. It makes dealing with these enemies so much easier. Don't have to wait for them, don't have to think about anything. All you have to do is push them. Like so. Not even but it is also very easy to kill them if you just dodge their initial attack. If you push him, you can also push this mini boss, completely trivialized by the recoil rod. Just keep charging it up, keep pushing it, and sooner or later, it'll just go down. I kind of wish that if you did recoil rod it, it'd just fall off the map, like every other enemy. I goofed up my planning there. This thing does have a lot of HP though. Recoil Rod isn't exactly the strongest weapon. Obviously when you apply it to its actual use case, it's probably one of the better weapons in the game, but just for fighting on its own, can't really say that. You can either push these guys or just slash them with the saber. It really doesn't matter which, both are honestly just as fast. Just keep that recoil rod charged up and be ready to push anything, that needs to be pushed. And after a while, we'll finally reach the end of this elevator. Not too bad. So I actually want to do this because... Actually, we're not done yet. Well, either way, I still don't need the flame body ship. Be careful sliding down. As you guys probably are aware by now, you never just want to drop straight down in any Zero game, because the game has a fascination with putting spikes at the bottom of pits. If we're right there. Okay, well, you're standing, so I know that's fine. But after you get all the way down, here you guys recognize the door. Well, this is certainly an interesting one. So you're Zero. You're so tiny, I almost stepped on you. My name is Tretista Kelvarian of Wiles Numbers. Your neck is so tiny, I'll snap it with one chomp. I'd like to see you try, dog breath. This is a very annoying area to be in. Like, I gotta get out of that. I gotta get out of that corner. Dude, I am getting stuck in corners like nobody's business right now. Oh, thank God for my cyber elves, huh? His face is the only thing you can attack, so don't. Zero, where did you go? I don't see you, and my whole body hurts. Ouch, ouch. It's not the most into. The boss is pretty annoying, honestly. Got the absorber body shit. Is that the last body ship? I think it is. Thank you, Zero. It looks like that elevator is being used to carry mass amounts of E-crystals, but I wonder, what was Wile up to with all that energy? This one, no recoil when hit. No matter how many times you get hit, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. You'll never... Zero, if Dr. Wile takes control of the world, our terrible history will repeat it again. We cannot... No, we must not allow that to happen. What do you need? Thank God that was not during a stage. Alright, next mission. Let's go to the sunken library. The ruins of an ancient library have been found. It's completely soaked inside, but there may still be some data around. I'd like you to go search for data on Weil or Omega. Do you accept? Of course I do. Mission assigned, all personnel prepare to transfer. First, please go to the data room. That room has the highest probability of containing information on Weil, information about Weil and Omega. Hey. The library, huh? I haven't been in years. Not even a joke, I legit have not been to a library in years. Is that bad? Of course it is. Right, public libraries are very useful. They're very useful for studying and the like. I don't know why I'm trying to get all teacher on you guys right now. What I do with my time is make videos for the internet. Like I don't know. I'm trying to get preacher on you. I doubt you guys need it. Okay, but be careful of the water. When the water rises, you will get shocked. And it will not be a simple shock either. That shock does a lot of damage. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna have to take this damage. That last area always trips me. Always trips me up. But whatever. One shock isn't gonna kill me, but it will make my rank a bit harder to maintain. This is the data room. Please search for information on Weil at that console. After searching the data's location, the data will be displayed. Please go to that area and recover the data. Four matches. Weil, Omega, Dark Elf, Elf Wars. Let's look where Dr. Wiles is. Area with Wiles data found. To search for more information, use the console again. Blue, 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 yellow, red, red, green. Okay. Omega. One spot above Wiles. Okay, easy enough to remember. Dark Elf. Blue, 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 yellow, yellow. Search for more information, use the console again. And the Elf Wars. Blue, 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 yellow, yellow. That's a lot of yellow. That is a lot of yellow, Jesus. Look at the Dark Elf one again, just to make sure I have it correct. Okay, so... Alright. Let's get her going. You can always come... If you forget it, you can always come back. Thank you, Cyber Elf. I appreciate you. Okay, so... Is it this one? You get the Dark Elf data. File number 351848, Dark Elf, officially known as the Mother Elf. Creator unknown. The Cyber Elf was originally created for the purpose of restoring Maverick programs to their original state, but the Mother Elf was altered by Dr. Wiles so she could be used to manipulate Reploids by freely rewriting programs. Although the organized fighting of the Reploids manipulated by the altered Mother Elf did end the wars, this terrible power was sealed off to prevent misuse. So the Dark Elf, what's going on? If we can analyze this data, might be able to find something more about her. So, the Dark Elf was first known as Mother Elf, and was for peace, till Weil got his hands on her. File number 650326, Dr. Weil, from Neo Arcadia, creator of Omega, altered the Mother Elf, sparking the Elf Wars, banished from Neo Arcadia after the Elf Wars. That's 2 down. If we go back and then up through this one, can actually get Omega's data. File number 815156, Omega, the ultimate Reploid, created by Dr. Weil. Possesses incredible power when combined with the Dark Elf. Banished to outer space to avoid another Elf War. And all we have left. Alright, let's see if we can go find this thing. It's not... let's see. Actually, it might be up top. Maybe? No, not up top. Here? Yes, sir. Before you pick up that last data chip, switch your body chip to ice. Got the Elf Wars data. File number 959453888. Elf Wars. End of the wars. Cyber elves used. From this Elf Wars, the use Dark Elf and copies amplify the power while at will. The worst in the war end. Approximately 90% wiped. Zero? Looks like that data is corrupt. Oh, I know a lot about corrupt data. I think we may be able to repair at the base. Thank you, Zero. Fortunately, we don't get to leave yet. Who dares intrude upon my territory? Zero? Heh. So it's you. Heh. I am Volt-Eel Biblo of Weil's numbers. What is that you've got there? Give that data back now. Gotta take it from my cold dead hands. And I don't think you have what it takes. Wow. It's unfortunate. More unfortunate damage I take. He'll just keep hopping from hole to hole. Whenever he pops his head out, just hit him. What's up with you? You're opposing Lord Weil. Aren't you afraid of him? You're crazy. Not crazy, just reckless. But no mad scientist really scares me. You got the Shadow Dash foot chip. Capture the seal of Volt-Eel Biblo. You got the V-shot. Transferring to 1. Transfer complete. Zero, thank you. I'm analyzing all of the data you recovered for us. We may be able to figure out what Weil is attempting to do by analyzing past data. I'll do my best. And we have one more boss and one more EX skill to get. I haven't really mentioned it just because I'm kind of used to it, but even though I did die, I can usually get through this game with an A rank at the very least, which means every EX skill is mine. This is a Neo Arcadian energy plant. It is currently shut. What is so important that they had to shut down the plant in the middle of an energy crisis? The place was shut down around the time Weil appeared, so it bears investigation. Okay, can you investigate? Let's put this to bed, folks. Has not been fully activated. We'll need to activate the core and re-establish facility operations to get into the deeper areas. I actually forgot, for this stage, have your electric body chip equipped. You'll see why in a minute. As you can see, this stage will get dark, and these moths will fly all around. If you light up the area, the moths will be attracted to the light source, which means they're out of your way. Obviously, you can just kill them. They die in one hit, so it's not exactly difficult to kill them. But it just makes your life that little bit easier. Get up here. There's a secret disc for you. Go up here. Stun that guy. Those guys actually can die. You just have to wait for them to open up their eye. I never really cared to wait for it. I'll just stun and move. Okay, just because I am secured every EX skill does not mean I have to die. Just because I'm secured at the EX skill doesn't mean I have to die here. Like let's calm it down. And here we go. My best advice. Just keep spraying Buster at it. Don't charge it, don't do anything of that, don't do anything like that. Just regular old Buster. It will shut those things down immediately. I need that HP because I am really shit in the bed here. Wait for them to go up, and then we're home free to continue moving. And here we have a good old stage mini boss. It has two faces to it. It's red face and it's blue face. Red face will shoot on the ground. Blue face will shoot in the sky. Just be opposite of where that is at, and you should be a-okay. Just keep hitting with your charge saber, and it'll go down like it nothing. While I am not done with this game, not yet. I am very happy at there. Very happy that things are going smoothly for me. Smooth enough, I should say. Stand like this. Really fire Buster. Do that, and you don't have to worry about those spikes. Do I even want to try that right now? I mean, I guess I will. The reason I said it like that is just because that area is obviously obviously spikes are insta-kill, so taking that risk was not exactly something I probably should have done, but what's done is done. No need to really kill these things. Just keep hitting the air vents, and eventually you'll be done. Always keep a lookout for the diagonal ones, because those are the ones that'll Those are the ones that'll more than likely do damage to you. But we have finally reached. Oof. Get rid of that. On the secret disc for the road. Thank you very much. Recoil rod so I can turn this thing around so I can kill it a lot easier. Ooh, you almost had me. Oop. Now just keep your wits about you. Never know who's trying to kill you. Let's get my saber back out. It's really nice how much the every weapon kind of just gets used in this game. You want to do this? Well, you don't really have to, but I want to. Ow. Hop up here. Hop up here. Use a recoil. Okay. Taking care of what needs to be taken care of. Anyway, redo that. Get down low. Dash jump over. Okay. Let me just do this. Make my life easier. And that should be the end of that. Thank you for the health, and we're finally to the boss. Very dangerous areas, honestly. What's this? Hey, you weren't supposed to see this place. This is a Dark Elf copy factory. You've got copies of the Dark Elves sleeping here. In other words, baby elves. We had the factory sealed off so nobody gets suspicious. Now you've done it. I'll have to ensure you remain silent about this forever. I am Cupid Foxtar, number of Wiles numbers. I'll make sure you never talk again. You're more than welcome to try. I hate this fight. Something that can help you here. Anyway, something that can help you here is the Shadow Step footship. It allows you to dash. It allows some of your dashes to become invincible. Not some of them. It allows your dash to become invincible if you time it correctly. If you can dash through those fires, it'll make this fight a lot easier. If I am defeated, this room will cease functioning, and the copies will all die. There will be no proof. Nobody will know the truth. And anyway, we don't actually need the baby elves. The Dark Elf alone will be enough to take care of the Reploids. I can already see it. The shining future, the new world Laura Wild is about to create. And I see you wallowing in the depths of despair. If one thing, these guys are they're 83, Jesus. Got the double jump foot chip. Can I capture the EX skill of Cupid Foxtar? Got Soul Lancer. If there's one thing, these guys are very much programmed to be to love wild. Also got the frog foot chip. I don't know why that was so late. Transfer complete. Welcome back, Zero. It appears that Wild is attempting to mass-produce baby elves at that factory. But I wonder, what was he planning on doing with all those baby elves? And there, we just finished inputting the data recovered so far. Now, to begin the analysis. Thanks to Zero, we've collected much information. It will take some time to analyze the data, so for now, I'll save our data. Oh yes, that reminds me. Silva told me that Harpuya's condition has improved a lot. Why don't you go pay your respects? Why'd they use that word? So make it sound like he's dead. Can you stand up already? Well, Harpuya, you're hard to keep down. What are you up to? Why did you rescue me? You expect some favor in return? Perhaps. Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? Horrible. Just the thought of being helped by you makes me nauseous. Stripped of my position and driven out of Neo Arcadia, I'm used goods. That's not true. You just stood up for your beliefs, just like we do. You've made no mistakes. My beliefs. I can't sit back any longer. We must protect the humans from Weil. We have to stop him immediately. That... Weil? Wait. The runes are not fully healed yet. I am a warrior, born to protect humans. I'm a proud warrior of Neo Arcadia. I don't need any help. Even if my body should fall into ruin, I will still gladly fight for humanity. So, Harpuya refuses to go with us. Mr. Zero, come to Commander's room immediately. They sure run you ragged, don't they, Zero? I'll be back later. Zero, Harpuya, don't you dare die. Zero, I'm sorry, you gathered a lot of information for us, but we still do not know where Weil is. But we have figured out what he might be attempting to do. Before we talk about Weil, I'll open the data file for the Elf Wars that you found. File number 945388, Elf Wars. Near the end of the Maverick Wars, many cyber elves were used. The period from this time until the end of the fighting was referred to as the Elf Wars as a result. In particular, the use of the gigantic elf known as the Dark Elf and copies of this elf known as Baby Elves to amplify the power of Reploids while controlling said Reploids at will made this the worst war in recorded history. While use of the Dark Elf brought the war to an end in 4 years, approximately 90% of all Reploids and 60% of all humans were wiped out. The technology used at this time, the technology of using baby elves to control Reploids, this must be what Weil's attempting to use again. I'm sure that what Zero saw at the Dark Elf copy factory was machinery prepared for just this purpose. Excellent detective work, Dr. Seal. What? Unfortunately, you were a little too late. Is that Dr. Weil? This time, Omega is absolutely perfect. I can now manipulate all the Reploids on the planet without using the baby elves and make them do whatever I want. Time to start, Omega. Now you will see, pitiful humans, what you get for banishing Dr. Weil. Taste the fear, foolish Reploids who banished me. Inscribe my name upon this world, the name of your new ruler. That name is Dr. Weil. The entire world is in my hands, and I have the power to crush it beneath my fingers at any time. No! This can't be happening. A new world, a new order. History is once again in motion. Seal, back. Zero? Inscribe it upon the world, the name of our ruler. Weil. Both of you, freeze. Ah! It's okay, they're just unconscious. All I did was disable the power of the Dark Elf, but my current power can only protect those at this base. Took you long enough, X. Where's Weil? In Neo Arcadia's underground power system, Sub-Arcadia. Omega is there too, transmitting the power of the Dark Elf around the world. Apparently, X and I are the only ones who can move around freely. X, tell us the coordinates for Sub-Arcadia. So you plan on fighting against Omega? Yes. Why? Nothing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Be careful, Zero. I verified the coordinates of Sub-Arcadia on the transfer device. Transfer me. Roger. All personnel prepare for transfer. Preparation for transfer complete. Come back safely. I don't think I saved. And obviously, if you're playing along with me, it's probably a little too late. Probably a little too late for you. There's Shadow Dash in action. Do be warned though, you can't actually Shadow Dash right through items. Why? I couldn't tell you. Anyway, it's time to go to cyberspace. Welcome to cyberspace, folks. As you can see, I just completely dashed through that health and completely missed it because of it. Anyway, cyberspace is basically easy mode. Double jump over here. You have a data chip. Yeah. Okay, before I go in here, now that everything's kind of just already done, I'm just gonna stand here and get my health back. Alrighty, after you get all your HP back, you equip it, first off, and get ready to say hello to another old friend. I never thought I would meet you again in this world. If, thanks to Omega and his ilk, the portal to cyberspace has been opened, then fate is truly an ironic thing. Phantom, one of the 4 guardians of Neo Arcadia, but I defeated you. This is a shadow world where both Reploid souls and cyber elves live. After you defeated me, I became a mere soul, and somehow drifted back to cyberspace. This place where all data flows to, in the end, and there I learned all truths about Omega, the Dark Elf, and you, Zero. That's right, everything. So, what's your point? Exactly this. You never had what it takes to be a hero. I can't stand to look at you. Now it is time for your deletion by my hand. That's right, folks. Phantom is back. And he's a hidden boss. You do not have to fight Phantom. Honestly, it's probably better for you if you. Oh, not true. Well, not completely true there. As you can see, he's a lot more active than he was before. A lot more shurikens. Shurikens go into a lot worse of areas for you. If you want my honest opinion, Shadow Dash is actually really useful for avoiding his attacks. but I don't need it. Ah, you truly did have the soul of a hero. Go, cross blades with Omega, and show what that body can do. Will your blade flinch after you learn the truth? Do you have what it takes to be a hero? You must be the one to determine that. That is not. And you get data chip number 6. What number 6 holds for us, I shan't spoil. Okay, there we go. This area, classic Mega Man Zero level design. This game hates you and wants you to die. Just spikes everywhere. Thankfully with the double jump ship, it's not too difficult to just avoid. As you can see, like, we are a lot stronger. We're doing massive damage, got a lot of health. Cyberspace really makes you feel powerful. It's a very useful place if you're having trouble with the game. Though I believe that, but I will say if you go into cyberspace, I'm pretty sure you get docked rank points. So I would not suggest you go into it, and if you want to get all the EX skills. Though if you don't care about all that, go crazy. Another secret data desk for us. Down here should be coming to our end. Yep, right here. We can't go any further. That is because the boss door is right there. You cannot fight the boss in cyberspace. Can't make the game too easy for you. Also, if you're playing like me and haven't really used any cyber elves, I wouldn't suggest using your sub-tanks when fighting Phantom. Dr. Weil. How gallant you are, Zero, to play hero all by yourself. All the Reploids in the entire world are now under my power. Humans are like pigs, dependent upon the Reploids for their very existence. You do realize, don't you, that if I felt like it, I could wipe all humans out in the blink of an eye. Prayer, do with this one as you please. I got some pig squeals to enjoy. Squeals of indolent pigs wasting their pitiful lives on idle pursuits. Would you like to know who rules this world? He's back, the bad Reploid. He's back, the fake Reploid. I'll rip you to pieces. I'll tear you to shreds. Here we go, folks. Round two. Round 2 against the Baby Elves. So nothing really changes about the way they fight. I do believe they have a few more combo attacks, but okay. That is an interesting attack. But it does go to show that these elves, they are just children. Kreia, there's something wrong. Yes, Kreia, there's something wrong. I feel like I'm being stabbed with pins and needles. I feel like I'm being smashed with clubs and hammers. And there they go. Zero, are you alright? I just received some new information from X. Come back to the resistance base. Understood. Transfer me. And just like that, the Baby Elves are just gone. Left to the wolves. Well, left to Zero by Dr. Weil. Zero, it's great to see you back safe. X just sent us some new coordinates. Apparently they indicate where Y and Omega are. This may be the last battle. Talk to me when you're ready. What Seal says is exactly the truth. Whoops, sorry. There's only one more stage. Before fighting Phantom and picking up that data chip after you defeated him, you get the Ultima foot chip. This foot chip is every single foot chip combined. You can double jump, you can hang on walls a bit longer, you can jump off water even though that is not useful. You can shadow dash, you ignore ice, you run, you walk faster. Everything is a good. And I have also now shown you guys where to get every single chip. Yeah, I also have every single pickup, every single base subtank that you could want. And I've explicitly told you where one other subtank is. I don't remember where that one is specifically. And I can turn you into a satellite. But with that, oops, I believe in you. Please don't bite off more than you can chew. But with that all said and done, it is time to end this. Coordinate data obtained from Original X has been input completely. The coordinates lead to an abandoned research lab. According to records, this is where Weil used to carry out his research. It's right next to the place where you were sleeping, Zero. Weil and Omega are there, aren't they? Zero, be careful. I will. Operator, is everything ready? Go at any time, Mr. Zero. Are you ready? Yes, we are. Mission assigned. All personnel, prepare to transfer. Preparations for transfer complete. Okay, let's screw the pooch here. Alright. We are here. Ultimate foot chip will make this part of the map very easy for you. You'll be able to double jump and you'll also be able to hang on walls just a little bit better. Very, very useful attacks. Very useful. But I'm sure you guys recognize these doors. And you pretty sure you can tell what room this is. Boss rush time. And that's that, folks. Yeah. Now we move. Now we keep pushing. But if you guys were paying attention at all during the gameplay, you'll know that something keeps getting repeated to Zero a lot. That he's an old... First, that he's old, which is rude, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Oh yeah, you can just shot dash you those. Whoops. The second, that they keep mentioning Zero's body for some reason. He's been called a fake Reploid by Prey and Kreia. Lyle keeps mentioning his body. Even Phantom mentioned that he never had it in him to be a true hero. We'll get to know more about that in a minute, but it's quite interesting food for thought. Why everybody keeps calling Zero. Even Exo's being weird about Omega and Zero. It's honestly quite strange. Yeah, we now understand he's worried, but he's known us for 100 years, 100 plus years. Do you really look like we'd go down as something like Omega? And that's that done. I don't know what made them think that if they could take me, they couldn't take me out the first time, they could take me out the second. Off we go. As the last of Wile's numbers, we only have one more thing to take care of. We're coming for you, Omega. Gotta be very careful, your game loves to screw you over. Alrighty, gotta see the doors. Let's put an end to Wile's plans. Hehehe. Having fun playing the hero, Zero. Hmm? You do understand, don't you, that I have no time for your petty games? So let's finish this once and for all, shall we? How pitiful. Of course, a Reploid like you would never understand the joy of ruling all that you see. Only a human could possibly understand. A human? That's right. I'm a bona fide human. the creator of Reploids, a human being. The desire for power, the joy of making everything work for you. You have no way of experiencing this without a human brain. It's the ultimate joy. No mere Reploid could ever understand. I bet most decent humans wouldn't understand either. You look like just another Maverick to me. All I gotta do is dispose of you like any other Maverick. Good, good. An excellent speech, Zero. You must feel great, right? Oh, Zero. You are a fun guy, Zero. I'd like to play some more, but it's time we parted. I have some more fun surprises left in store for you. Enjoy them to the last, Zero. Omega, he has very similar patterns to the first time we fought him, while also having one new attack. His sword will slam him to the ground, and after the third, it'll launch up debris. Charge Saber gets rid of the debris for you. Don't have to worry about it. But even then, he also still has this attack. Just as easy to dodge as before. Just keep your wits about you. You should go down, just like he did in the opening stage. Not bad, Zero, but Omega's true power is much greater than you've been led to expect. Go get him, Omega. Release the power of the Dark Elf. Well, this certainly is an interesting design. Not only does it replicate, not only does it have its own body, but it also is replicating X and Zero's body. Though, this Maverick can't really compare to us, now can he? After all, we learned this in the X series, but the bigger the Maverick, the easier it is to take him down. And one more attack. I missed. Oh, it's like if we're talking too much shit. Oh, there we go. What is this place? This is where I was sleeping. Excellent, Zero. Your power is extraordinary. Or a mere fake. Fake? You, the legendary Reploid, you fool. Those resistance losers just decided to call the Reploid they found here Zero for some reason. You may be Zero, in a way, but you are still merely a copy. You're no legendary hero at all. You're just a reproduction. You thought you were a hero all along, didn't you? Never suspecting that you were a mere copy. What a joke. Omega himself is the one and only original Zero. You're just a copy of him. The original Zero? Why is he your slave then? He's a bloodthirsty god of destruction. All I did was upgrade him to draw out all his power. Alright, Omega, or should I say, Original Zero. Time to wake this pitiful fake from a century-long dream. Some god of destruction. You plan to reactivate Omega? Ugh. Watch, but don't interfere. Don't forget, I hold the lives of all humans and Reploids in my hand. Ugh. Zero, what are you doing? Hurry, stand up. Hey, I'm here to get a little payback, Omega. Time to straighten the record. You guys, Weil is trying to bluff you. He can't do anything in his current state. Ah, Dark Elf! Shut them up! Zero. What is it, Dark Elf? The Dark Elf's curse is fading. Who's that? X? That's right, Weil. Just like a century ago. I worked with Zero to defeat this Omega then, and we saved the world from your greedy clutches. Just like a century ago? The defeated Omega is using your original body. That's all. Your current body may be a copy, but your heart is the real thing. Alright, now's the time. While the Dark Elf's power is weak, time to finish what you started a century ago, Zero. Zero, don't do it! That's your original body. Don't you feel any attachment? Are you really prepared to spend the rest of your life in that cheap fake? You can do it. You know what's truly important. Go on, Zero. Zero, wake up, Zero. Can you hear me, Zero? My energy is almost all spent. I can't stay in this world much longer, Zero. I want to leave this world in your care. The threat WoW represents has not left this world. I want you to protect humans and Reploids. Zero, you can do it. You can. Zero, wake up! Zero! Ah, what a relief. I was so worried about you. Mr. Zero, you've regained consciousness. What a relief. Hey, everyone! Mr. Zero's awake. He's alright. Where is this? The resistance base? Who could have? Zero! Dark Elf? Wait, no. You are... She brought you back here. Zero. What a warm, gentle light. Mother Elf. Has a Wild's curse been broken? Shouldn't we follow her? She's finally free. There's still a while, but let's let her go in peace for now. X told me about you, Zero. Really? I know you're not worried about a thing, but even if your body is a copy, as long as your heart is your own, you are Zero. The one and only Zero. Seal. Thank you. Zero? It's just me. I am Zero. And that was Mega Man 03, one of the best games on the planet. It's so good. The setup from everything. Going from X1 all the way to this game, you see Zero's development and growth, both physically and mentally. First his first death in X1 is followed by his first resurrection in X2. So especially with the body you're probably more used to seeing him as, his version 2 body. And then in X4 we find out that, well, you can piece together, it's never explicitly stated, but Dr. Wily is the creator of Zero, and built him to be what Wile said Omega was, a bloodthirsty god of destruction, and that's exactly what Zero was when he first awoke, killing any Reploid in sight and damn near killing Sigma. And unfortunately also passing the Sigma virus, not the Sigma virus, the A virus onto Sigma, which then transformed into the Sigma virus. And then in X5, which was supposed to be Zero's final death before X6 happened, Zero finally finds peace in his life, finds peace with the fact that Iris died and his past. And then out of nowhere, he's immediately thrust into the future against a copy of his best friend and partner. And if you remember, even in 01, Zero says something along the lines that because Copy X is a copy, he's a weaker version. Only to find out in 03 that Zero is also a copy. Well, not also, Zero is a copy. X's original body was still up. It's a very beautiful, it's a very amazing story. And while everything is said and while that happened, not everything is said and done, Wile is still out there. You gotta finish him for the sake of the rest of the world. So, thank you guys for watching. I have been Mazd. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in I'll see you guys in later, and I'll definitely see you guys in Mega Man 04.